So in this video, we're going to do a little bit of a double feature. We're going to review 2 hunter exotics that are new with Warmind. One is going to be all about not having to reload, which you're seeing in these clips in the background right now. And the other one is about getting your abilities back. Now, I got to give a big shout out to, well, I hate to say it, but Master Raul. He's been giving me nothing but duplicates lately, but today doing the raid was very, well, raids, plural, was very nice to me, and I got a number of exotic engrams, and I got myself 2 new exotics. The first one is the Frost-EE5. The good old Frosties are back from D1, and the sealed Ahamkara grasps. And the sealed Ahamkara grasps, well, they could be used with any class, not just Night Stalker, how they were in D1. Same thing with the Frosties. The Frosties, you can pretty much use them with any class, but they are a little bit better in one particular class, or depending on how you play. And at the end, we'll discuss, well, is it worth using these over what, well, I typically like, or you're going to let me know in the comment section what you typically like. I know for me, Orpheus Rigs for my boots, for my Night Stalker, Raiden Flux for my Arc Strider, and either Celestial Nighthawk or something else for my Gunslinger. But for the most part, oh no, Foe Tracer. I love Foe Tracer for Gunslinger. So let's go over the sealed Ahamkara grasps first. So hopefully you've noticed in all those clips right there, I am doing a lot of meleeing and I am getting ammunition back for my weapon equipped. Now, these are not like they were in Destiny 1, where I believe it was you just got an extra melee for your Night Stalker, extra smoke. But if you watch in these clips here, I'm shooting, and then when I melee something, I'm not killing them, just simply doing damage, and it returns ammunition to the magazine. And not just a partial refund to the magazine, your entire magazine. So the main perk is called Nightmare Fuel, where dealing damage is going to reload your currently equipped weapons. So it gives it a full reload, nothing partial. So what I found was, obviously this is really good for close quarters combat, where you're going to get close to an enemy, you're going to melee them, and you're going to get a full reload. What I found this greatly useful for was 2 archetypes. And I just meleeed that Cabal shield. I did not cause him damage, so I did not get my ammo back. You gotta cause damage. There we go, got my ammo back. Now I found this came in really handy when it came to hand cannons, submachine guns, and also your heavy, especially rocket launchers. Who wants to do a slow reload on a rocket launcher? Now granted, for SMGs, I am using the Huckleberry here, which when you get a kill, it does partially reload the magazine. But with regular submachine guns and hand cannons, when you don't want to reload, man, just run up to an ad, melee it, cause damage, and you got a full magazine reload. Now granted, with the Hunter, I usually use the dodge that gives you your ammo back when you dodge, but what if you're in a bad situation and you don't have your dodge? You just used it, you're waiting for it to recharge. Well, we'll talk about recharging abilities when you use the Frosties, but this is a really fun exotic, guys. I like it. Would I use this over other exotics? We'll talk about that at the end. Now, I could see this being amazing in PvP if you're running like submachine guns. When I was trading footage with True Vanguard at Bungie Studios, you know, True Vanguard, he's a rusher, okay? He rushes you with a submachine gun, and he's either going to melee you or finish you off with the, well, he'll melee you first and then finish you off with the submachine gun, or he will spray you down with a submachine gun and finish you off with the melee. Next up, let's go over the Frost-EE5s. So these roll with resilience or mobility. Now the main perk is called rapid cooldown. Increased grenade, melee, and dodge regeneration while sprinting, but also dodging is going to increase your sprint speed. So you do a dodge, when you come right out of it, you're going to go fast. So here I am on my Night Stalker, just trying to articulate this a little bit here. So as you sprint, if you stop sprinting, rapid cooldown stops. You can see it on the left-hand side of the screen. So while I'm running, I'm getting my grenade and I am getting my dodge and also my smoke back fast. Now it may not look that fast in these clips here because my hunter, my huntress, she doesn't use any modifications relating to abilities, grenades, or melees. The mods that I choose to use are always about 2 things, recoil management and also reload speed. I main a Warlock, so I am too used to Ophidian Aspect, where I constantly have a really fast reload. So when it comes to mods, I usually don't go the ability route, maybe 1 or 2, but for the most part, if I could find something to help with recoil with my terrible aim, I'm going to go for it. Now, these do, the Frosties, they do stack with mods. So if you max out your character with a couple of mods, you will increase that rapid cooldown. So speaking of cool, I'm going to link a video in the description from a YouTuber called Cool Guy. You all should subscribe to him because he makes amazing videos, and he did a really in-depth breakdown where he goes through all the numbers for every single subclass, how many mods you put on, what the seconds are, and so forth. So in a nutshell, if you deck out your hunter with a grenade mod, with a melee mod, and also a class ability mod, and you use the Frosties, you're going to get your grenade, melee, and dodge back quick. Now also if you run Arc Strider and you use the trio accessory that has focused breathing, you're going to get dodge back in like 2 seconds. It's, well, not literally 2 seconds, but you know what I mean. It comes back really fast because when you have focused breathing, you do get your dodge back quickly, and it does stack with these exotics. So if you want a real detailed guide and some applications when it comes to PvP, check out the video in the description from Cool Guy. He does really good PvP videos, so make sure you check him out. So for my overall conclusion, well, I like the sealed Ahamkara grasps more than I do the Frosties, but I think that the Frosties probably have more applications for PvP, and I'm more of a PvEer. The sealed Ahamkara grasps are great for patrol, a lot of fun to use, never having to reload, but would I use them in, let's see, endgame activities like the raid lair, escalation protocol? Probably not. They're fun, but I don't think I would use them over like Foe Tracer, Celestial Nighthawk, Orpheus Rig, Raiden Flux, and so forth. But they are good exotics. That's it, guys. Leave me a hashtag made it to the end if you did make it to the end. And do me a favor, drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream. You usually know it's on YouTube. And speaking of streams, I should be streaming today around 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to try to get another 9-man team together to do Escalation Protocol. Oh god, I love this exotic. Watch melee. I get my ammo back. Yeah, we want to do a 9-man escalation protocol, and we're all about 370 right now, so we should be good for it. I'm out of here like Vladimir.